Thanks for joining us on the weekend edition of National Focus. I'm Kimani. Coming up, keeping it real post-budget town hall meeting moves to the Kalinago Territory. Nursing managers get trained and an improved road network for Bellevue Chopin. Details of our headline stories and more after this. Thanks for staying with us. On Thursday evening, the Dominica Labour Party administration, led by the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, kept it real in the Kalinago Territory, holding true to its election campaign promise of becoming more accessible to citizens. The DLP government convened their second of a series of town hall meetings at the Salibia Primary School. According to the nation's leader, there are no quick fix solutions, and in a very realistic way pledged his support to constituents and by extension the country.
We are living in a real world. We have to examine options and scenarios on merits and not on emotion. You play real cricketing shots not in the pavilion or the grandstand, but out in the middle. We all grew up in the Caribbean and are quite familiar with Sparrow's classic about the battle of the lion and the donkey. Anybody can put on a dark suit, buy a briefcase, and come to these islands promising transformation. They come and they chat with government and opposition alike, promising gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The point I'm making this evening, ladies and gentlemen, is that small economies such as ours do not have the elbow room to do some of the fanciful things that the talkers in our midst are espousing. We are committed to maintaining the gains we have made and improving the system however and wherever possible. But we shall not become wild and reckless with the limited resources of this country.
Prime Minister Skerrit noted that the Kalinago Territory, to include Antrizal and Atkinson, has been first in many instances to benefit tremendously from government's social and safety net programs.
In an experience which I had when I visited the territory and discovered that a number of seniors who were without any reliable source of income in what can be referred to as the evening of the years. The free healthcare program which we have in Dominica now started in the Kalinago Territory for persons 60 and older and the persons 18 and younger. The housing revolution was launched here in the Kalinago Territory, and we can all see the tremendous progress we have made in improving the housing condition of the Kalinago people.
Meantime, Member of Parliament for the Salibia constituency, Honorable Cassius Daru, says the well-being of the indigenous people is and will remain at the forefront of government's endeavors. He says over the years, government has made visual representation of its commitment to the Kalinago people.
History may not forgive me if I don't inform the public that the Dominica Labour Party is the first government to stretch a hand to the Kalinago people in a real and tangible manner. Over the past few years, we've seen the significant communal transformation, social mobility of constituents. In fact, it is this government, as part of its philosophy and policy of inclusion and justice that found it totally unacceptable and committed itself to improving the conditions under which the Kalinago people live. This is why today the Kalinago people and the people of Atkinson and Antrizal is starting to enjoy upward social mobility better education, employment, social protection, and decent, affordable housing.
With livelihoods based on subsistence farming, Honorable Daru was pleased to announce government's plan to construct an agricultural station in the Kalinago Territory.
Today we've seen the expansion of farms, thus moving into mainstream agricultural sector, thus generating economical activities on a small scale. This is the reason why the Kalinago Territory, Atkinson and Antrizal will for the first time witness a mini but modern agricultural station to be developed in Sapit. Land has been identified and surveyed. The Ministry of Kalinago Affairs and the Ministry of Agriculture, we are working aggressively to ensure the project is properly managed and implemented in a timely manner. This station will have a storage sector for eco-friendly agricultural chemicals, fertilizer, and other much-needed inputs for sustainable and productive agricultural production. All other modern agricultural practices will be utilized and form part of this modern agricultural mini center.
In the 2015-2016 National Budget Address, $2 million was allocated to the Ministry of Kalinago Affairs. The Ministry of Health is on a mission to change the face of nursing in Dominica by building the capacity of nurse managers on the island. A 4-day seminar and training organized by the Ministry for Nurse Managers concluded here on Thursday. 43 senior nurses, including community health nurses, departmental nurses, ward sisters, and matrons received their certificate of completion at a closing ceremony held at the Princess Margaret Hospital APU conference room on Thursday.
The training was meant to equip and nurture nurse managers and leaders with requisite leadership and management skills to enable us to become effective, present, and future leaders and managers. Excellence in performance is no longer an option. Therefore, we need to focus on outcomes and not processes. The most important thing is what the patient receives, excuse me, and not what we give.
Several topics were covered, including professional values, principles and characteristics of nursing management, decision-making processes, patient assessment, and care planning. With the training, nurse managers are expected to challenge the status quo and effect change beginning at their workstations. They are also expected to positively influence their subordinates.
We must adapt our style to our staff. Take time out to check how they are doing and guide them in proper direction. Remember, the goal is excellence in patient care. We must encourage our staff to have empathy with the patients, understand their needs and their health and well-being to provide progressive, excellent care. A healthy relationship between patient and nurse will often lead to quicker recovery. And as leaders, I urge us to seize every opportunity to motivate people by recognizing their worth, services, and contributions. The sooner we do so, the longer we'll keep our career on the upward climb.
The training was described as participatory and intensive. It was facilitated by Dr. Agathine Scotland, professor at Miami-Dade College. Dr. Scotland is originally Dominican and has dedicated her time to assist in improving the quality of nursing services delivered in Dominica.
I was also privileged to work with the departmental and ward sisters as mentors. They were very enthusiastic, they were receptive, and now that they have new knowledge and additional tools and strategies, I anticipate that they will positively influence the environment of care in which they work.
As managers and leaders, what stood out very clearly to us is that in giving feedback, we should not use you sentences, but rather I sentences, as you sentences tend to make the manager or the leader sound judgmental. by placing blame and accusations which can lead to devious behaviors. The information gathered here will allow us to perform our duties differently and in a more professional manner, as we seek to impart this knowledge to our colleagues and staff under our supervision, thus resulting in quality patient, client care and improved services to our clientele.
Training sessions were conducted on July 22nd and 23rd and on August 12th and 13th. In more news, residents of Bellevue Chopin can now boast of an improved road network thanks to their Honorable Parliamentary Representative, Dr. Kenneth Darrow. In June 2015, government approved $70,000 to rehabilitate 400 feet of the Magua Road, which was in a dilapidated condition. The residents now have a much better surface for walking and driving. Agrippa Morency was contracted to do the job.
I think the people of my community is very pleased about this road because we've been waiting for such a long time to have it done, and we're seeing it on the way now. It's an upliftment to our community, right? Even the schoolyard and even the front of people's house has been, you see, as you can see, it looks very nice, you know.
Dr. Darrow is elated that he can bring much needed development to that part of the constituency.
It is a place with high rainfall, so you can imagine what it would have looked like, you know, after raining. And in fact, it was so bad that most vehicles would probably have parked in this area without being able to access their homes way up in the community. I would really like to thank the Minister of Finance for making the resources available. In fact, just a few weeks before the budget, which is practically unheard of in other circles, making the resources available to at least start this project. We already have a request of $100,000 before the Ministry of Public Works under the maintenance budget, and we're hoping that within the next few weeks so that these funds can be released so we can continue it, because if you take a look further up, you can see that the entire road needs to be redone.
An additional $100,000 is expected to add another 500 feet of new surfacing. An $80,000 investment was also made to rehabilitate 500 feet of road in the Gwenville area. A water project funded under Basic Needs Trust Fund 7 is also expected to come on stream in this financial year for the community.
The water system that exists now really is much inadequate for the residents of Bellevue Chopin, because it's a fast-growing community. We right now have a number of what we call peripheral settlements or residential areas in the area of Pierrot, Roseville, etc. So when the water system was designed, it really didn't cater for the village having grown so much. So I'm very happy, as I said, within the next few months we really should see work speeding up on this water project.
The Labour Party administration believes that key indicators of development of any country include the state of its legal system and the level of safety and security of its citizens. This is why this government continues to pay close attention to national security. Minister for Housing, Lands and Water Resource Management, Honorable Reginald Austri, listed a number of initiatives that the DLP government has undertaken over the last few years to make Dominica a safer place for its citizens and visitors alike. Honorable Austri was speaking on behalf of the Honorable Prime Minister at a ceremony to officially commission the Calibishi Police Station on Wednesday.
Some of these initiatives include the intensification of a robust anti-crime prevention and control exercise, including house searches and uniform patrols in our communities. Increased vehicle checkpoints and active searches for illegal drugs, firearms, and other criminal paraphernalia. Increased uniform, foot, and mobile patrols in the city of Roseau and across the country. Public awareness campaigns, dissemination of information, visits to schools, village councils, and other community organizations. Increased Coast Guard patrols and the use of 2 very fast interceptor craft donated by the United States government. Increased traffic checks to ensure compliance with traffic regulations. And the use of CCTV cameras in policing major events. My government will continue to place necessary emphasis on the training of police officers. Last financial year, In excess of 200 police officers were trained locally, regionally, and internationally. Police officers continue to receive training in intelligence gathering and analysis, drug interdiction, and cybercrime investigations. This year, 4 police officers received expert training in fingerprint analysis, and very shortly we should begin training of 38 recruits to help with these ongoing efforts.
According to government's social and economic review for 2014-2015, crime records revealed a 0.83% decrease in serious crime as compared to the previous year. A significant decrease in court summary matters, 10%, was also recorded. On Wednesday, government officially commissioned an over $2.7 million police station in Calabishi. A new police station in the community of La Plaine will also be officially commissioned this week. You're watching National Focus. Still to come, National Security Minister calls for a thrust towards community policing. Stay with us.
Children, remember, adults should not ask you to keep secrets that make you feel uncomfortable. For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Welcome back. Minister for Justice, Immigration and National Security, Rayburn Blackmore, has called for a thrust in community policing across the country. Speaking at the official commissioning ceremony of the Calabishi Police Station on Wednesday, Honorable Blackmore revealed that government and his ministry has issued a plan of action in that regard.
Wishes into how police solve crimes has left no doubt that a community policing partnership heavily influenced by effective encounters between the police and the community is essential for the police to be effective in their crime-fighting endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, these are real facts, and in the spirit of keeping it real, the Chief of Police has been mandated by the end of September 2015 to develop a comprehensive national community policing program that is reflective of the needs of the communities throughout the country. An effective community policing program will also help to regain the public trust, which is critical for the police to operate in any country, Dominica being the exception.
He says a move like this one is what is needed in 2015 and beyond to improve the relations between the police and the communities that they serve. Dominica's water and sewage company DOWASCO has added 2 students to its list of scholarship recipients. Zidane Lockhart and Kamisha Eli received their school supplies for secondary school worth $750 each on Friday. That brings the number of scholarships awarded by the company to 8. Customer Service and Human Resource Development Manager at DOWASCO, Gwyneth Ellis, says the program augments government's plan to improve the human resource capacity of the country.
As we have heard over and over from the government, that to every home he is looking forward to have a graduate from the university. So what we are doing is partnering with the government to see that it is fulfilled, and we set the trend that the students can move on from our college here to university.
One scholarship is awarded to a child of a staff member of DOWASCO and the other to a child of a customer of DOWASCO. General Manager Bernard Etinoff says the company stands ready to assist in any other way that it can.
We are encouraging you to go out there and do your best to perform to maintain your scholarship for the 5-year period, 1st form to 5th form, and see it through CXEs and all of that. We have had successful experiences in the past, with the exception of one student, and so we are hoping that you will do the same. Both Mr. Regis and our customer service manager, Ms. Ellis, have indicated to you that we are standing ready to provide additional support other than just the books you will receive here today. Little counseling if we can, assistance with your SBs if we can. We want you to succeed. because we see your success as a success of Dominican students, of the Dominican human resource. And we want to build a we want to build a nation, you know, that is ready for the challenges of the future.
Commissioner Eli is from the Kalinago Territory and will attend the Castleburg Secondary School.
Thanks to you. I am one step closer to that goal by awarding me the scholarship. You have enlightened my financial burden, which allows me to focus more on the most important aspects of school learning. Your generosity has inspired me to help others and give back to the community. I hope one day I will be able to help students achieve their goals, just as you have helped me.
Zidane Lockhart comes from the Trafalgar area and will attend the St. Mary's Academy.
Gratitude creates the most wonderful feeling. Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to the WASCO for awarding me this scholarship. Many will give anything to get this opportunity, so I will promise to make the most out of it.
Last year's recipients also received their supplies for the new school year. The students will retain their scholarships for the next 5 years based on their performance. And finally, Dominican beekeeper Antonia Joseph has come second in a regional honey tasting event which was held during a regional Beekeepers of the Caribbean training in Grenada earlier this year. Joseph, a beekeeper since 2007, has a growing business and currently works over 30 hives.
The training was for beekeepers of the Caribbean. It was held at the University of Grenada, and the facilitators were Americans and a few from the Caribbean. So we had on the first day we did pest and diseases and also pesticide in beekeeping, and then we had other workshops, different workshops take place, and then on the last day we had spring rearing and certificates. We had the exhibition and I took part in the tests because that is the only segment I could have taken part in. The others I did not qualify, so I could only participate in test, and I came in second in the test.
She says the training was an eye-opener for her and gave her the opportunity to do several experiments and learn new techniques. GIS will bring you more from other producers and tell you what is happening in the beekeeping industry in subsequent newscasts. And that's it for the English segment of the news. McPherson St. Luce is next with Creole Highlights.
Alors tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non, moi c'est McPherson St. Luce. Premièrement, travail pour place bien formidable à ce chimie galba anti-savane. C'est l'homme parlement, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Darrow, l'agent sorti de Ministre Constituency Empowerment pour bâtir le projet salaire.
Nous, anti-savane, dans place anti-savane, nous avons galba. Et vers chimie qui a traversé un patam village là. C'était dans mauvaises conditions. Et avec le Ministry Constituency Empowerment, nous recevons fonds $60,000 pour manger chimie. Comme ouais, il pas fait tout chimie. Mais le plan c'est qu'on a reçu plus l'argent à même ministre ça là pour nous finir le projet ça là. C'est un chimie qui c'est résident en place assez longtemps. Il était commandé moi pour manger chimie ça là parce que c'est une place qu'on ouais n'y a pas de monde qui reste là, peut-être place de savane qui n'est plus monde qui reste. Avec comparé place c'est backyard moi c'est là mon fait lever non courir monter descendre même chimie ça là so comparé place mon content que nous ça commencé chimie et ben moi voulais remercier c'est mon place là pour patience premièrement pour patience et ben contractors là pour travail là yo fait et ben quand ouais yo fait un bon job moi satisfait avec travail là yo fait et ben moi assurer yo que pas que on est encore là nous qui t'a peuplé l'argent pour finir chimie finir manger chimie pour arriver jusqu'en là nous ca courir tête galba.
Autre nouvelle, compagnie Doloas Cocayon fois encore venir devant pour tirer scholarship par des étudiants attendant l'école secondaire. Zidane Locat Hord Kaiche tapé scholarship pour attendre l'école St. Mary's Academy pendant que Michel Eileen Hord Territory Kalinago qui attendait l'école secondaire Cassebros. Officier relations publiques compagnie là Edward Regist, bien plaisir que yote ça venir devant assister ces étudiants là.
Il a fait nous grand plaisir même pour nous ça pour tuer ces opportunités ça pour ces jeunesse là parce que jeunesse c'est eux qui futur pays avec et pas toute famille qui n'a l'argent pour yo ça payer pour aller à l'école secondaire parce que est bien cher pour trouver ces livres-là, pour trouver l'argent, pour payer pour l'arbre, et ça. Comme ça, nous sommes bien contents pour nous faire ça. Nous faisons l'année passée, avec nous faisons encore l'année ça. Nous avons respecté que ça doubout ensemble avec ces jeunes ça pour 5 années. Nous avons bien plaisir. C'est gens qui trouvé scholarship l'année passée. Ils ont fait bien. En première année, ils ont monté en classe, ils ont en deuxième forme là, avec nous OSP qui c'est ça qui trouvait assistance là aujourd'hui. Ils ont fait même bité avec on nous dit d'avoir ce là pour double avec eux pour 5 années pour faire 7 qui ils ont mené bon succès bah famille avec aussi bah Dominique.
En d'autres nouvelles, le gouvernement Dominique dépensé 2,5 millions de dollars pour avancer la sécurité résident North-East pays là. Il y a une station police qui coûtait avaler l'argent salaire bâti en Calibichi. Facilité salaire ouvert mercredi pendant un grand cérémonie. Facilité salaire qui a un service pour résidents Calibichi, Benz et puis en soldat. Ministre Kai, Honorable Reginald Austrin, qui représente le Premier ministre Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt en cérémonie, qui a assisté la police là et puis résidents Wansalam pour apprécier ces facilités là, que le gouvernement a mis votre attention à ces sécurités paysannes. En même temps, membre parlement Honorable Rosalind Paul fait parole qui pendant la station police là pour chaîne sécurité, c'est l'occasion salam, police passe à faire par quoi. Honorable Paul crié pour plus collaboration entre police et puis ces communautés salam. Faciliter ça qu'avouer plus police 4 pour 11 et puis femmes police qui travaillent là aussi. En même temps, ministre de la Sécurité nationale, Honorable Ribbon Blackmore, fait présentation là pour faciliter là. Ministre Blackmore crié pour travail communauté policing ou là. Chef police Daniel Carbon, remercie le gouvernement pour commitment à eux, fait provision bonne facilité pour police et aussi fait parole que tout rangement en place pour chaîne facilité ça bien en ordre. Et puis finalement, le gouvernement Dominique fait l'argent avec là pour village council la plaine bâti au chemin. Parole ça là sorti du parlement, Honorable Peter Saint-Jean.
Moi aussi et puis l'argent village council la plaine. Premièrement, nous avons village council la plaine 80 000 $. Ça c'est pour un chemin, pour bâtir un chemin en la plaine. Ça c'est ghetto to Plaisance, ghetto road. Ça c'est un chemin. Nous commençons à check temps passé, mais puisqu'il était tellement long, nous partons ça fait projet là entièrement à 90 $, 1000 $ ça là, qui fini chemin là. Et qui augmenté manière qui moun en résidence en section la plaine ça là ça aller à Kayo et aussi ti planter habiter ça transporter produit yo c'est un grand bitin pour nous ces moun là en résident en section ça là t'es qu'à mettre moi en bas pressure mais aujourd'hui je suis content pour dire qui nous ni 90 000 $ pour faire chimer ça là.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelles en créole. Pour à présent, non moins c'est McPherson St. Luce. Au revoir.
Which is better, electric or manual toothbrushes? Find out next on your tip of the day.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Electric toothbrushes don't work that much better than manual toothbrushes, but they do motivate some reluctant brushers to clean their teeth more often. The whizzing sounds of an electric toothbrush and the tingle of the rotary tufts swirling across teeth and gums often captivate people who own electric toothbrushes. They are advantageous because they can cover more area faster. However, sometimes it takes more time and effort to use an electric toothbrush because batteries must be recharged and it must be cleaned after every use. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GISNewsDominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kimani. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.